Dana. They do fuel. If it's not obvious. This road kind of sucks. And the shoulder really sucks. Mr. Walt. There's these infamous painted lines. Woo! .1080 gives a zoomed in picture, without a doubt. I like the 4K much better. I got this puppy face right in the wind. I should turn it around, huh? That's dumb. Turn my microphone around. All right. Now I got the microphone pointed towards me out of the wind. I'm so stupid. The frig did I have it pointed forward for? I want it so like I'm talking into it. You guys are gonna watch this whole ride. I'm not gonna speed it up. I might not even edit it. Look, there's a company I work for there. Reverse, yeah! Heck yeah, he's like, who that, Kyser? Everybody knows me, just because of the skateboard. I'm sure this commentary is much better now with the microphone facing the right way. I got this little Rode microphone. I love this thing. I'm glad I ordered it. Shit's expensive, but it's well worth it, without a doubt. Because I tried a couple other microphones I had. They weren't expensive ones, they were cheap. Well, cheaper. I guess to some people they're expensive. But this one's really the way to go. So I've been having a hard time here doing my editing. And I really want to upload. I figured now, while I'm learning Adobe and I have so much footage recorded that I can edit, let me just make some simple vlogs. I'll go the simplest route I can. One take if I can do it. And I'll get my video up there. The quality can't be that bad. I really want to upload in 4K, but I'll take the 1080 right now. One of the reasons why I'm taking this 5-mile trip on the Evolve is because the last 4 days, no, the last 3 days, 4 trips, I did this with the coup wheel. With the coup wheel. Alright? And it was very successful. I got down to 2 lights, never lost power, never lost speed, lost torque. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Never lost speed, I lost torque. Now, most people could already testify to what the Carbon GT can do with 97mm wheels. A stock board. My board's not stock anymore. I go and boogered it for the better of the Evolve community, for those who want to DIY and booger their boards. So, I decided to go with a Racestar 200 kV this time. I've already done the 140 kV. I've already given my thoughts on that, which are, it's a perfect pair. Absolutely perfect pair. That's the motor I recommend to anyone if they're gonna replace, come on, I'm trying to talk over the truck now. If they're gonna replace their motors, go with the Racestar 140 kV and you'll be happy. Alright, now, I put the 200 kV on there. People are saying, what's that mean? What's it like? I've seen a lot of assumptions. I made my own assumptions. That's a landscaper there. I made my own assumptions. So I've used it for a little while now. For those of you that keep in contact with me every day, you pretty much know I've been using it. I've given my feedback here and there, but today I want to really talk about it. Now, it's quick as crap. The torque's unbelievable. It's a smooth ride because of the Hall sensors. That's what I believe. I believe this ride's awesome, the acceleration's awesome, and I believe you won't have any problem there. I believe if you're looking for that speed and you want to rock it, use these motors. I believe if you go on long trips, don't use these motors. I believe if you live in hot areas, don't use these motors. Now you're going, well, what are you talking here? What are you leading up to? Well, they should probably make these 170 kV if they could. What I'm talking about is the heat it produces, the heat it generates. Unbelievable amount of heat. I mean, it's not, the battery doesn't get hot. It doesn't seem to be a strain on the battery or anything like that. Right where the metal panel is on the bottom part of the board, that gets hot. The motors get hot. It gets hot. It generates heat, and we all know what heat does to our brushless motors. It's gonna kill them. It's gonna kill them. So, you like that move? Don't do that at home, kids. Don't do monkey see, monkey do. Now, this trek here is 5 miles. The route I take here is exactly 5 miles. This is the longest ride I would take with these motors, especially on a hot day. And that's speaking from my experience here, without a doubt. They just generate a lot of heat. I wouldn't use these with all-terrain wheels. The 97 millimeter is going to give you that top end speed. If you want that low end speed, put on the 83 millimeter and you're going to rip. Now I have 83 millimeter wheels. I'm probably going to test it out. But I got to take like a day where I'm going to go to some flat surface and do that. My experience with the 83 millimeter wheels aren't great. It was a good idea, but it wasn't. I mean, I think there's a certain genre of people that would want that, but I can't see it being all that great in most places. Yeah, this is going to be a little lengthy upload here. I think we're over halfway now. Now I've been on boards. I've been on some souped up boards with like the wrong motors where I felt heat under my foot, and I didn't like that. And as a matter of fact, that's some stuff like I won't ride. I don't get that with this. I probably should stop and check it. If you guys ever feel any drag, I'm sorry for not framing this up perfect. I know, I keep forgetting. I go off up into the corner. I realize that. If you guys ever get any drag while you're riding with any kind of brushless motor, stop immediately. Do not use it. Damage is probably already done, but who knows? Just in case. Just in case. Which way do I want to go? It's busy today. It's definitely busy today. I think I might go this way. Yeah, you got to obey traffic signs. Now I use Google Maps and I turn on my GPS and I track my rides. When I'm on the Evolve, it always tells me I'm in a car. Always. I mean, that might tell you something. When I'm on the coup wheel, it'll go between bicycling and car. Most of the time, if I have someplace I'm headed specifically, like if I'm gonna take this ride, it'll tell me car. It won't say bike, because it's too fast for a bike. The skateboards are too fast for a bike. If you got a full charge, you wanna go out with your buddy on a bike, you're gonna be miserable. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Oh, it's busy today here. I wanna cross over. I already knew there was a ton of cars here. Come on, let's think about it. People give me the weirdest looks. Just drive by and go. Hey ho. Sorry guys. I know I should have my gimbal, but I wrecked it in a crash. No gimbal. No gimbal for Joe. Wrecked it in a crash. Alright, now I was just pushing it pretty good. I don't have the best pavement. I just had it in fast mode, not even GT mode. The fastest fast mode with the 200 kV is perfectly fine with me. GT mode's insane. I gotta get geared up for that. Shit, there's no outlet here. What am I doing? Why did I turn that way? I knew this. So, anyway, my point was I kick it down in the eco right now. I'm gonna take it easy for a second because I got a big hill coming up. Doing things like this, being appreciative of what this is and knowing the max is gonna help out a lot. I mean, listen, if you're gonna use a 200 kV motor, so be it. You're taking a risk. When I installed mine, I used some silver heat sink compound, some of that good stuff, and that's what you're going to want to use. They use a silicone mat stock with some white stuff, some white grease compound, whatever it is, anti-heat. We all know the point behind it. Alright, so now I'm in eco. I got it on full blast. What I'm going to do is let go of the throttle, shift up, let it shift, and then throttle back into it. Here we go. Up the hill. Now the coup wheel can do this, not like the Evolve does though. The Evolve eats this hill. eats it, chews it up, spits it out. Look for cars behind me. Get all up in that center. Now, because this has regenerative braking, I like to take advantage of that if I'm going to be out on the ride. Going downhill, I definitely use it. You guys know how to do it. You slightly push up on your controller. Don't brake, but slightly push up and it'll recharge the battery. You'll still go and you'll still go fast. No worries of that. Woo! Now I'm going to be charging my battery, so I'm not going to use recharge. I'm just going to coast. Wheel is ever making upgrades, and they're engineering a recharge, I believe. We'll have to wait and see. I heard through the grapevine. Don't tell anybody though. This board's got more bounce.